Hallå och välkommen tillbaka till If My Heart Had Wings. Vi ska kolla så vi spelar in ordentligt här. Ja, jag har fixat lite te nu. Vi ska provsmaka det. Jag tänker vi kör det live. För det är alltid roligt att göra saker live. Det är ganska varmt. Te ska vara varmt när man dricker det. Men vi testar. Ja, det var väl gott. Jag gillar fan te. Alltså te är fan underskattat, höll jag på att säga. Jag har kan återigen klaga på att jag gillar inte ordet underskattat. Jag gillar inte ordet överskattat heller, för att jag vet inte, allt är subjektivt. Allt är relativt. Och att säga att något är överskattat och underskattat, det är lite så här. Det finns vissa tillfällen då det faktiskt passar in att säga det, men att säga att te är underskattat stämmer nog inte, för det är nog många som tycker om te. Te är fan gott alltså. Jag borde dricka te oftare. Nu har jag köpt lite te så. Det är Liptons Russian Earl Grey som jag dricker nu. Och vi befinner oss på stan, på gatan. Jag vet inte vad som händer, det ska vi ta reda på. Hurry up, she said. Oh, calm down. We aren't in a hurry. I just finished checking out and left the convenience store to catch up with Habanero-san. No, Kotori. Who had left first with a bag on her lap. Then I grabbed her the wheelchair's handles. Let's go, Kotori. Hold on tight. Ayo, right. Jag trodde det stod någonting annat där först. Jag vet inte vad det står ens. Jag vet inte vad. Ja. Alltså självklart så skriver min kollega någonting till mig nu. Han har inte skrivit det här på flera dagar. Så det är såklart han skriver precis när jag börjar spela in. Vad skriver han då? Vad fan står det? Trodde bättre om dig. Vad har jag gjort nu då? At Kotori's signal, I pushed the wheelchair as fast as I could. Han skriver så jävla mycket skit. Han bara, trodde bättre om dig, ... Man bara, va? Vad har jag gjort nu då? Gott med te. Ha! Wait, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm totally fine. I tried to act tough, but I couldn't hide the fact that I was out of breath. My stamina's gotten much worse. I managed to run this far while pushing the wheelchair, but it made me realize just how much my stamina has declined. Kotori couldn't just watch that, so she took a sports drink out of the bag. Here, I can. Thanks. You got a bit carried away. Is your knee okay? My knee? Oh yeah, no problem, I think. According to the doctor, I shouldn't have any difficulties with everyday life. The problem is whether or not this was above the level of everyday activity. I told you halfway that you could stop, but you ended up running all the way to school. I've been in a good mood since this morning. I mean, I'm soon getting laid. That's because our club activities were about to start. Nej, men jag börjar faktiskt bli lite fäst vid henne. Jag gillar henne. Hon är trevlig. Hon är snäll. It was Saturday, a day off, but we got up early and came to school. Så jag fattar inte Japans jävla skolregler. När är de lediga, när är de inte lediga? Jag vet inte. Det känns som att söndagar känns det inte som att de är lediga, men i helvete. It was Saturday, a day off, but we got up early and came to school. You went through so much effort to get better, so take care of yourself, okay? You're right. I finished talking and took a drink. I sweated a lot, so I quickly gulped down the liquid. Huh? What's with your knee? Ja, hon vet kanske inte om det. Himari appeared right next to me out of nowhere. It's nothing, no big deal. Huh? Morning, Habane-san. Morning, Himari. Kotori greeted Himari hesitantly. You got here first? No, you guys had just passed me at top speed. Is that so? I didn't notice. That's the first time I've seen someone running and pushing a wheelchair. Aoi-kun, I'll go on ahead. Kotori, who felt self-conscious around Himari, said that awkwardly and went on ahead. I think that rather than being annoyed, she was just embarrassed. Himari probably understood that too. Aoi-kun? What? Nothing. Well then, I'm going on ahead too. See you, Aoi-kun. She sounded slightly annoyed as she said that. Then she also went on ahead. Oh, wait, Himari. I chased the two of them and entered the garage. Vadå, är det morgon? Den är redan här. Vad ska ni inte gå till skolan då? Alltså ha lektioner? Eller just det var en day off, sa han ju. Amane-senpai was already inside. Hon ritar på samma bild som hon alltid ritar på. Man kan ju tycka att hon borde vara klar med själva ritningen i det här laget. Annars kommer de inte komma någon vart. She was standing in front of the drawing board with a serious expression. She was standing in front. Hon sitter ju för fan ner. Naja. She was really focused and hadn't noticed us. For a moment, I hesitated to call out to her, but if we don't say anything, she could stay like this for who knows how long. Hey, Amane-senpai. It's you guys. Vi tar en liten paus här, bara någon minut. Och vi är tillbaka igen. Hi, senpai. Hi. Hi. Himari and Kotori mimicked my greeting. We're looking forward to working with you starting today. Yeah, weirdos. Varför är de så jävla formal för? Så propra, så formala. Formalier. With a troubled face, Amane-senpai pointed at me. What's your name? Come to think of it, I had never told her my name. Even though we met several times. Second year, Class A, Minase Oi. I gave her a very sharp self-introduction, and the others followed suit. Also second year, Class A, Himari. Also second year, Class A, Habanero Kotori. Aoi, Himari, Kotori. Aoi, Himari, Kotori. Aoi, Himari, Kotori. Aoi, Himari, Kotori. She was memorizing our faces and names in turns. I'm a fifth year, Class C. Wait, was it D? I don't know. Mochizuka Amane. She was missing so many lessons that she had apparently forgotten which class she was in. Thanks for yesterday. Thanks to you guys, I can stay here. Hearing her thanks us made us feel somewhat obliged to her. Is it really alright for us to join? She was hesitating about getting new members. Did she already find the answer she was looking for back then? You're all welcome. Welcome to the Soaring Club. I didn't know what she was worrying about or how she arrived at her answer. Jag har bytt rösterna på typ alla nu, förutom Kotori. Och nu har de knappt egna röster längre. But it appears she had no problem with us joining the club. Men det kanske gör att jag kan spela det här spelet på kvällarna utan att oroa mig att folk ska bli arga. Well then, make yourself at home. She said that almost like she was ditching us and returned to the drawing board. She stared at the diagram with a serious expression. Senpai? What is it? What should we do? Oh, that's right. Feel free to have a cup of tea or something. Det ska jag göra. There's some manga on that shelf too. On that shelf, there was every volume of Slam Dunk. Wow, Slam Dunk. Jag undrar om det finns någon manga som faktiskt heter det. The covers were faded. It seems like they were in use for many years. Kiku. Kako. The two girls had somewhat disillusioned expressions. My face probably looked the same. Isn't there anything for us to do? I told you, read manga or something. No, not that. Something to do with the glider. Huh? We really want to get involved with the glider. We love that glider. Det är för fan en anka på den, ser ni? En liten anka där. Amane-senpai opened her eyes wide. Wait, what? You want to get involved with the glider? Then why did you join the Soaring Club? Really? You guys are weird. I don't want to hear that from you. Say, senpai, could it be that it's a bother us joining the club? She didn't want anyone coming near this garage, did she? No, that's not it. It's just that I've been doing this all by myself until now, so I don't know what you could do. It seems that when Amane-senpai was a step away from the national championship with the robotics club, she also did most of it by herself. She's the type with no social skills. You're one to talk. Excuse me, can I ask a question? Himari raised her hand. Go ahead. What activities is this club involved in specifically? Himari asked a fundamental question. I guess we already asked her a similar question before, but she only gave us an outline. If we're actually going to take part in this club, we need more specific information. Well, it's to build the glider and fly. That's it. I think everyone knew that already. Making or flying, which is the main objective? After building the glider, wouldn't you normally fly? But you're not aiming to enter the competitions or anything, are you? No, I'm not. She answered bluntly, and without even a shred of interest. Then, is building it the main objective? No, it's not. Flying above those clouds is the objective, isn't that right? Amane-senpai nodded, though without much confidence. How far have you gotten with the glider? A few days ago, I finally finished assembling it and went for a test flight, but it broke down again. Vi vet redan om det här. Vi har redan fått veta det här. Amane-senpai walked deeper inside the garage while she was explaining that. The main wings have snapped. Broken wings were laying in the corner of the garage. It looks like they weren't strong enough. I'm reviewing the designs right now, but looking at the twisted wings, Amane-senpai let out an annoyed groan. Hur fan flyttar hon ens på den här? När hon har landat liksom, hur fan flyttar hon på den då? Jag ser att hon har massa lyftkranar där, så den lär ju vara ganska tung, jag vet inte. I've redone the durability calculations, but I haven't found any errors so far. I'm stumped because I don't know why this has happened. If Amane-senpai didn't know that, there's no way we would. As I thought that to myself, Himari moved close to senpai and examined the broken part of the main wing. Then, of course, it snapped here, she said right away. How do you know that? Well, look here. The thickness is uneven and it's distorted here and there and... Is it? These were built crudely, so the joints couldn't withstand the burden and snapped. Amane-senpai was shocked. So, it was that. And then, I took a drink. It's because I'm clumsy with my hands. Jag kan tro att det var oj här då. Vi har redan fått sett hur jävla bra han är med sina händer. She grew timid. You made everything by hand, piece by piece? I didn't do it all myself. The fuselage itself is handmade though. So, this is handmade. Koto and I were quite shocked. Only Himari didn't seem that surprised. I see. It's crude. I see. It's crude. No, she was totally depressed. I was able to fix the broken meter thanks to the parts Aoi-kun got. It would be nice if we could repair the main wings and go on another test flight. Are you going to repair the wings by hand? Yeah, of course. Jag bara börjar slå på den med händerna. Jag vet inte. Jag undrar hur länge jag har spelat in. Det börjar bli lite så här. Det börjar bli kväll. Jag börjar känna lite lätt ångest vet över mig alltså. Brukar bli så här om kvällarna. Fy fan. Det är inte lätt. Vi tar en liten paus här så ska jag gå och se om jag har någonting jag kan ta emot det. Vänta lite. Jag tror jag är redo att fortsätta igen. Jag har känt så jävla mycket ångest de senaste veckorna. Fy fan. Himari checked a part of the wing that wasn't broken. She had a troubled expression for some reason. I'd say rebuilding the wings from scratch would be a better idea. Otherwise, they would probably snap in a different place. Ba-bom. Det är verkligen så här kommer från ingenstans också. Det är det som är jobbigaste. Det är bara för typ en kvart sedan så stod jag ur det te och var så här jättelycklig. Bara, fy fan vad härligt det är. Bara sitta här och läsa lite för sig själv. Dricka te. Mysigt. Sen nu bara så här. Börjar man bara känna en klump i magen. Amane-senpai looked like she was about to cry. Now, we'll also help. This is FRP, right? I've worked with this before. I think I can handle it. Vad fan står det för? FRP. Flygplansrustnings... Flyg... Jag vet inte. För det är absolut något svenskt. Let's start immediately. That way we'll be able to fly it sooner, right? The motivation of the 3 new members had returned. I'd really like to do that too, but unfortunately I don't have any materials. There are some parts that could be used for repairs, but... så här gamla konservburkar och pizzakartonger typ. When making such a big thing from scratch is When making such a big thing from scratch is concerned... Vänta, va? When making such a big thing from scratch is concerned, a larger quantity would be necessary. So I guess when making such a big thing from scratch is concerned, a larger quantity would be necessary. Kanske kan skriva sådär. How do you usually get things like that? Mail order. Vi tar upp en jävla Etsy-sida. On her laptop, Senpai opened a mail order website, etsy.com, that was selling these kinds of materials. Okej. Okay. Säljer något jävla glidflyg, sån här stor glidflyg på Etsy. To rebuild the main wings, we'd need about this much. Saying so, she entered a number. Bara skriver så här 200 i the search bar liksom. That's not a bad price. I mean, it's Etsy, come on. There's no way we can afford it on the club's budget. I didn't know what budget the Soaring Club had, but the price display on the mail order site was no small amount. Well, that's no problem. Click. Senpai submitted the order. 5 minutes later, a drone appeared outside. A drone appeared with a big crate. Is that okay, Senpai? Yeah. That amount of money shouldn't be a problem at all. What did she mean by that? Could it be that the Soaring Club was getting favorable treatment when it came to funds? Jag vet inte. Klarna. I have this other app called Klarna. It makes stuff free on the internet, you know. It'll take a little while for them to arrive. Then we can get started. Which meant we didn't have anything to do for now. What should we do until then? Read manga or something. With that order, our Soaring Club president went back to staring at the blueprints. Han bara sitter och står på dem där, tittar på dem där hela dagen verkligen. Although I said there was nothing for us to do, that wasn't entirely true. So we went out in the forest to collect mushrooms, berries, and all other... So we were still beginners when it came to gliders. So we took some books from the shelf and started our own little study session. Aerodynamics, glider construction and so on. When it came to the basic on how airplanes fly, Amane Senpai already explained them before. As for the various methods of creating what is known as lift. Lyft? Oh, ja, lyft. Ja. Tack för att ni påminner mig, jag måste ta lyft. The more we found out, the more interesting it became. And then it was noon. Tasty, tasty. It's been a while since my last intake of calories. Amanda Senpai was already enjoying the bread and rice balls that Kotori and I bought at the convenience store this morning. I'll ask just for reference, how long has it been since you last ate? 46 hours? That time it was a pork cutlet bowl from the cafeteria, a large serving. Would you like to eat this too? Out of pity, Kotori offered Amanda her pickled plum rice ball. Oh, thanks! Hon håller ändå koll på så här exakt hur många timmar det var. Hon är så här smart. Hon är korkad på ett smart sätt. She has quite an appetite. Witnessing the Mochizuki Amane-style eating techniques for the first time, Himari was pretty freaked out as expected. Probably because the beautiful and mysterious senpai image that Himari had been holding on to until now was completely annihilated. Since we had club activities in the morning, Agina also brought a lunchbox. Fan är det med alla de här? Jag har den patchade versionen. Jag menar vad fan, men ändå, det är massa fel. Hela tiden liksom. Are there any other parts we needed? I asked Senpai once she ate her fill. There's just one. What is it? I can't get one no matter what I do. It's actually very troublesome. From the way she said it, we all prepared ourselves for something serious. What is it? A pilot. En sån här testförsökskanin verkligen. Tanke på hur dålig du verkar vara på att flyga. No hate. No hate. If this were on TV, she would have said this with a dramatic expression while looking straight at the camera. Aren't you going to pilot it? And you flew it the other day. I'm pretty bad at it though. Last time I made a serious blunder while landing to the point that I damaged the tail. It's true, the tail has some scratches on it. Okay. I don't have much confidence in my motor skills. Hang on, could you come here for a second? Bara stuff, slår till den där. Skulle inte förvåna mig, han slår ju för fan personen hela tiden. I called Amane-senpai over to an open space. Please try to do some repeated sidesteps. Okay. Amane-senpai tried some repeated sidesteps like I asked. But why? Hoop, hop, hoop, whoops. Amane-chan, you were supposed to do repeated sidesteps. Vad händer nu? Yeah, I know. Ugh. These were supposed to be repeated sidesteps, but each time the number of steps was different. Sometimes she even turned her body. It should be just a quick movement from side to side, but it looked like an extremely clumsy dance instead. It's true, she's terrible. Without thinking, we all murmured in unison. Motor skills probably didn't have that much influence on handling the glider, but that clumsiness was on a pretty dangerous level. Also, I have acrophobia. Huh? Vad fan acrophobia? When I go to high places I get scared and feel dizzy. Vadå höjdrädsla? Heter det acrophobia? Then why the hell was she making a glider? But I'm qualified, more or less. I have all the necessary documents. In other words, she's been trying really hard. You can stop. That's enough of the repeated side steps. Phew, I'm worn out. Amane-senpai wiped the sweat from her forehead. She... Va? Vad fan är det här? Amane-senpai wiped the sweat from her forehead. Since she's such a beautiful girl, that gesture looked absolutely great. Va? Vad fan ska det... Okay. Me. Suddenly Kotor raised her hand. I want to do it. I want to be the pilot. Okay, Mr. Pilot. As Kotor vigorously volunteered, Amane-senpai made a troubled face. Oh, I'm sorry, but you can't do it. Why not? If I need to practice, I'll try really hard. I might not look like it, but I've got great motor skills. You can't push the rudder pedal though, can you? Rudder pedal? There were pedals in the cockpit. If you can't push them, you can't pilot it. No. Det här gör mig lite ledsen faktiskt. Fan. Kotor withdrew dejectedly. No. Well, I'd like to pass. I'm more interested in making it than flying. Himari, who was looking inside the aircraft's cockpit, said it as if it were someone else's problem. Kommer vi flyga här nu eller vadå? Fan, se en CG när han flyger och bara är så helt förstörd i ansiktet. Men så jätteseriös i ansiktet. I want to do it. No. I need to do it. Vad fan stod det? Vad stod det precis? If it's reflexes we're talking about, I was fairly confident. Alright, it's decided. Oikon, you would undergo training to become the pilot. Yes. And that's how I suddenly became the pilot. Salut! Okej, jag fattar inte. Det här är ganska roligt dock, men jag fattar inte. After club activities were over, we returned to the dorm. Come on, cheer up. What? I'm cheerful. Ever since it was decided that I'll be the pilot, Kotor's been feeling down. Ja, jag förstår det. Jag tycker på riktigt synd om henne nu. Jag menar, jag börjar bli lite så här fäst vid henne och det är fan sorgligt. Just because you can't pilot it doesn't mean you can't fly. That glider was a double-seater. There are two types of glider cockpits. Single-seater and two-seater. Alltså det verkar livsfarligt att flyga den där dock. Det är verkligen livsfarligt. The single-seater fits only one person. But the two-seater can be used by two people at the same time. Oh no shit. Det kunde jag aldrig gissa på. Jag trodde single-seater var två personer och two-seater var liksom en person. Man måste liksom ha väskor och grejer där bak eller någonting. Once I'm able to fly, you're the first person I'm taking with me. Your condescending attitude is irritating, but I'll settle for that. Alright, well then, let's prepare dinner. Hello, we're back. Honey, I pushed the wheelchair through the doorway. Welcome back, Oikon, Kotori-chan. Hello. Kanako-san, thanks so much for yesterday. Oh, thank you for yesterday. No problem. I'm glad it went well, though I wanted to try soaring through the sky too. By the way, Kotori-chan, she came here. Huh? Vem fan är det där? Glomp? Ugh! When we entered the dining hall, an unknown woman jumped at Kotori and hugged her as hard as Kotori hugged the Saint Bernard the other day. Oh, Nechan! I'm sorry, I couldn't come back to see you. Kotori's older sister, was weeping while clinging to her and rubbing their cheeks together. Wait, it hurts. Hibari, let go of me. Okay. When she realized that Kotori was suffocating, she released her. Who is she? My older sister. Kotori introduced us half-heartedly, like it was a bother. One-chan, this mean-looking boy is, well, he doesn't really look that mean, but he's a violent type that chops me and stuff, so... Oh, come on, introduce me already. He's a new door mother. Nice to meet you. I'm Mina Saoi, the current door mother. I bowed my head, and Kotori's sister quickly stood up and straightened out her messed up clothes. Sorry for the late introduction. I'm Habane Hibari, Kotori-chan's older sister. She said the last part very proudly. I heard that there was a new door mother here, so I thought I should meet you as soon as possible. Vad har hänt med hennes ögon? Vad har hänt med hennes ögon? Jag måste ta en sipp av te och titta på de där ögonen. But I've been away from Japan for a while due to my job. Har hon inte några armar heller? Jag tror det där är en arm. Det ser ut som hon inte har några armar. De matchar dem i alla fall. Kotori har inga ben, hon har inga armar. Am I right? It's not much, but please eat it with everyone. She bowed deeply and passed me something in a wrapper of a famous Japanese sweet shop. Thank you very much. I was surprised at first, but it turns out she was a perfectly sensible person. Jag har också någonting från famous Japanese sweet shops. Faktiskt. Ska provsmaka dem. Ahlgrens bilar heter de. Jag måste provsmaka. En rosa bil. Och en grön. Okay. I was surprised at first, but it turns out she was a perfectly sensible person. She seemed nice and gentle, compared to her little sister. Well, yeah, a completely different type. Jag kunde inte sova i natt, så jag bara så här, kunde inte sova, hade världens jävla ångest. Jag kunde inte sova och då bara så här, klockan var typ 1 på natten. Då gick jag ut till, det finns en affär här som är öppet 24/7. Gick jag dit och köpte bilar. Så här, mitt i natten. Det är fan farligt att gå ut på natten nu för tiden, men jag gjorde det ändå. What did you buy? Sweet bean jelly from Mifune. There's also some ice cream in the fridge. All right, as expected of Hibari ne. Yeah. Kotori rushed straight to the fridge. You can eat that after dinner. It's fine, just one spoonful. No. Stingy as always. Kotori-chan looks like she's having so much fun. I was worrying for no reason. That's right, Kotori-chan. She approached Kotori, who was rummaging inside the open fridge. I was so happy to see you that I completely forgot about it. Are you serious about quitting school? Shh, not so loud. There were other boarders outside the dining hall. Hey, why do you want to quit? Did something bad happen? If so, I'll speak to your teacher. I'm not going to quit anymore. Huh? I still haven't completely made up my mind, but I decided to hang on for a little while. I see. Hibari-san breathed a sigh of relief. Kotori-chan, alltså hennes ögon, varför? Kotori-chan, when you suddenly said you wanted to quit school while I was away, I kept worrying and... I'm sorry for worrying you like that. No, that's okay. That reminds me, just a moment ago, she said that she was working away from Japan. The other day, Kanako-san said that Kotori's sister hadn't been here for a while, so that was the reason. Where did she go? Varför frågar du inte henne? Det är som när min bror frågar min mamma. Liksom, alla tre sitter vid bordet och han liksom så här frågar vad jag ska göra. När han frågar någonting om mig. Man bara, varför frågar du inte mig istället? Overseas business trip. She's fluent in German, Spanish, English and Swedish. Oh. Okej, hon kan prata svenska. That didn't tell me much, but it's amazing. Jag hoppas vi får ett smakprov. Ska hon ha en svensk röst nu eller? Jag vill inte gå dit, men... men det här företaget, du vet, De gav mig bara en order och att göra det då, så jag hade ju inget val. Studying foreign languages were just her hobby. Om det betyder att inte jag kunde se Kotori-chan så tänkte jag att jag borde lika gärna sluta mitt jobb. No, that would be going too far, Onia-chan. Nej, det skulle det faktiskt inte. Faktiskt så var det meningen att jag skulle komma tillbaka imorgon, men jag kunde inte sluta oroa mig över dig, så jag kom tillbaka en dag tidigare. She clung to Kotori again as she said that. Så är det som har hänt då? Alltså snälla, berätta mig. Berätta mig allting. It's fine now. It's no big deal. It was like post-vacation blues that came 2 months late. Hibari-san turned her moist eyes towards me. She was probably telling me that if I knew anything I should spill the beans. Hon har förlorat sina ben, om du inte visste det. I think Kotori-san is all right now. She went to do club activities today, even though it's a day off from school. Klubbaktiviteter? She joined the soaring club, right, Kotori? Soaring club? What's that? Oh, det var han som såg där. It's... have you heard of gliders? Do you know about clouds? Well, it's like an airplane. It's used to fly through the sky. The sky? No, that's not it. Hibari, I'm not going to fly. Rather, I can't. I was told yesterday that I can't do it. As Kotori frantically tried to cover it up, she sent me a sign with her glare. That's right, we don't just fly, we build gliders and stuff. I don't really know why, but I followed her lead. Really? Yeah, so don't worry. Hibari-san looked like she had accepted it for the time being and didn't pursue the issue any further. Kotori was relieved too. It seemed that revealing our club activities would have been a problem. By the way, doft, something smells good. Kan nästan tro att det är jag som har gjort det. An appetizing smell had been drifting through the air for a while. Jag håller på att göra paella. Jag lärde mig hur man gjorde det när jag var på en affärsresa i, jag vet inte, Spanien kanske? Jag vet inte. Men det finns inte tillräckligt mycket för alla. Jaha, nej vänta. Oj, förlåt. Det finns tillräckligt mycket för alla. Så, please, snälla. Njut. Enjoy. Hibari-san's home cooking was superb. Paella is a Spanish dish made of cooked rice with shrimp and shellfish. It was quite refined, so it went down really well with everyone in the dorm. On top of that, after the main course, there was a dessert, sweet bean jelly from a famous Japanese sweet shop. It was perfect. Apparently, Hibari-san had been visiting Flying Fish Manor since a while back, and had been treating Kotori and other boarders to her home cooking. The owner, who was the previous manager, gave her special permission to come anytime since she was aiding the disabled Kotori. Thanks to her, tonight's dinner was exceptionally satisfying. What a day, huh? Oh, I'm full. Hibari-san is very familiar with everyone, säger jag till mig själv. Önskar att hon kunde vara lika nära mig, eller vadå? At the dinner she was very open with her sister and the other boarders. Oh yeah, you're right. Since Kotori-chan is like that, her sister is very considerate. I guess by like that, she meant her personality and not her disability, which is her personality now. Like it or leave it. And she always buys presents for everyone. I guess she holds her little sister dear to her. While we were talking, Hibari-san left the dining hall, pushing Kotori's wheelchair. Thank you for the meal, Hibari-san. Det var ingenting. Jag kommer städa upp allting senare, så lämna det till mig. And she had just gotten back from an overseas business trip. She's an energetic person, despite her pretty and petite appearance. No, I'll do that. That's right. After having such a delicious meal, you should do some work. She said this like it was all her doing. Kotori must also be proud of her sister. Kotori, give me a hand later, okay? Oh, you also ate that delicious meal. By the way, it was delicious. For some reason, Kotori's reaction were a little cuter than usual. I wonder if it was because of her sister's influence. Well then, before that, we're going to take a bath together. Jaha, det var hon som sa det. Okej. Och dessutom så kommer vi sova tillsammans ikväll. In separate beds. Men varför? Because it's really uncomfortable when you cling to me when you're half asleep. Men jag som såg fram emot det här. Det här var ju enda anledningen till att jag kom tillbaka. Kotor headed to the bathroom with her downhearted sister. While I was watching them leave like that, I remembered how Kotor was desperately trying to cover up the issue with the soaring club a little while ago. Was it because her family would worry if she were to do anything dangerous? It seemed very unnatural to me, and it preyed on my mind a little. But then I forgot about it and didn't think about it again. The end. Ja, och så var spelet slut. Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. Den här versionen av den är ganska rolig faktiskt. Jag kommer inte spela något mer nu idag, men det är ganska roligt att bara sitta här och making fun of. Men jag ska, nu är klockan, vadå? 7:15. Jag ska gå och fixa lite blueprints i Factorio. Sen så ska jag sova. Jag kommer nog gå och lägga mig ganska tidigt för att, ja, skitsamma. Jag ska försöka göra det i alla fall. Men det här avsnittet är slut nu, så jag vill tacka så mycket för att ni har tittat på det här avsnittet av den svenska Systern. Som det här avsnittet nog kommer heta. Den svenska systern. Jag vet inte, jag börjar verkligen så här fästa mig vid Kotori och det är konstigt. Vi är på common routen. Men ändå så är vi typ mest med henne. Jag vet inte, vi har inte träffat tvillingarna alls ens en gång. Men ja. Det här avsnittet är slut nu. Jag får tacka för att ni har tittat. Tack och hej!